Yo, mic check, 1 2. We are live and direct. You are watching Quest Convo. I'm your favorite hip hop connoisseur, Drew Soul Quest, and this is Quest Convo. You know how we do it as usual, where we talk the culture because we are the culture. My right hand, Von Schuler, he ain't here today. He can kind of had a fucked up day today. It is what it is. He going through some changes, but he'll be back. So I'm solo today. Well, I ain't solo, but my right hand ain't here with me. But we're gonna keep it going as usual. I appreciate all the love, all the support. You watching on YouTube right now, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you are aware every time we drop this dope shit for you. We appreciate the love, man. The number's been growing. People really appreciate the conversation. They appreciate the kind of artists that we showcase. It's all about the real hip hop over here. The whole thing that we try to do is bring back the balance to hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal over here. It really got to be balanced out. A lot of my partners, a lot of people online be talking about like hip hop is dead, and it's really not. Maybe in mainstream hip hop culture it is, but it's not dead. There's so many dope people out there that's really putting in work. You just gotta look for them a little bit harder. But it is what it is. But definitely also do not forget, check out dopesthipHoptees.com. They are cool tees and hoodies that are made for cool people that love hip hop culture. You can use that promo code right now, I love hip hop, and you get 20% off all purchases. Y'all get familiar with that as well.
We work to work, you late to work, I holla and they send it. You know my pride was colder than Chicago in December.
All right. So we're going to go on and get into it. Culture73.com, Culture73, the network. We are an independent media outlet. So that comes with a lot of benefits, comes with a lot of ups and downs and things like that. But one of the best things I say about it, we don't have to pander. We don't have to have motherfuckers on here that we don't really fuck with, that we really don't believe in. It's none of that. Everybody that y'all see that we talk to, interview, or talk about, they're real artists. They are true artists. They are artists that are moving the culture of hip hop. They're making the culture of hip hop a better place. So the guy I got with me right now, he is definitely the epitome of that. Got to give it up to my man Snackz is on the pod today. He's representing Snackz. How you feeling, my bro?
Shit, I can't call him, man. Same Snackz, different rapper. You know what I mean? Blessed to be alive. You know how this shit go. How you doing,
All
bro?
right, for sure, man. Well, I'm glad you here, man. So when I came across you, I usually with me, I definitely I hold that title close, that hip hop connoisseur title, because
Yeah.
I have my ear to the streets, I have my ear to the internet. I had not heard of you, but when I got familiar with you and your music, yeah, man, it was a pleasant surprise, man. Definitely a pleasant surprise.
I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, without a doubt, man. So, yeah, man, we got you on today. The main purpose, we want to get you familiar with, people that don't know you. We want to get you familiar with the Quest Convo community. So, yeah, man, it's all about you, bro. Just shit. Let's take us back to the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell us your story, bro.
I'm just a nigga on a mission, man. Let me stop. Now from Rochester, New York. You know what I mean? Upstate, 585. You know what I mean? By the way of Toronto. You know what I mean? I moved out to Toronto and shit. And really, I'm just I feel like I got a very unique perspective on life, and just me being myself and me being who I am. I just bring it to whatever I do, and of course it works for me in the music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, for sure, for sure. How long you like to take me back to like what was your like inspiration, some of your beginnings to even get into the rap game, to even attempt it?
I used to watch my older brother like freestyle and shit like that, and
Okay.
that type of shit. And I just thought it was cool. And then on top of that, I always had a way with words. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Always had a way with words. And then like when I used to take like my trips to Toronto for the summer and all that, I used to see like how they artists would be like on. They had some shit called like Much Music. Shit loud. Had some shit like Much Music. And what else? They was like on. They had their own Rap City Top 10, and I seen they artists doing they shit over here, like Cardinal Official. Um, who else? Fucking Maestro Fresh West, Shot Clear. Point Blank Crew, like they was doing their thing when I used to come over every summer. You get what I'm saying? And I
Okay.
used to see them on TV, but then turn around and they outside. You dig what I'm saying? So it was just like, for me personally, I'm like, yo, I want to do that shit. That shit look fire. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
then as I got older, my how could I put it? What's the word I'm looking for? My motivations became different. So it went from seeing people on TV doing that shit to just actual life. She's talking about some things that need to be addressed, and you know,
Okay.
so that's really where it started from.
Okay. Okay. You definitely have a way with words, man. Just the your storytelling skills on a lot of the joints, they like really put you there. You know what I mean? They really, I feel like I'm right there with you. You know what I mean? I can see that shit real,
Yeah,
real vivid with it. So I definitely appreciate that.
yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so let me see. So your brother, you said he was your main inspiration.
Yeah, my brother.
Outside of that,
Yeah,
what other artists besides, I know you mentioned some of the Canadian artists.
yeah.
Canada, I have not been to Canada. I definitely want to go because the hip hop community there, from what I see and then from what people tell me, it's
Yeah,
real heavy. And I need to see that shit up close, man.
that's
I
a
definitely
fact.
need to
That's a
see it up
fact.
close.
Hell
Um,
yeah, it's a whole
cause
fact.
Cause back in the day, like that's the only artist I really was familiar with from Canada was Cardinal Official. You know what I mean? I was definitely, tuned into his shit. But yeah, but outside of like some of those artists and like your bro, like what
Yeah,
what some other artists was like kind of your inspiration or that you kind of look to?
Biggie,
Okay.
Hove, The Locks,
Uh,
Nas,
okay.
um, who else? Shine, um, Outkast, of
Mm,
course the Dre, Snoop, Scarface,
okay.
um, fuck, who else? Bone Thugs, um, a plethora, like around that time. You know what I mean? That's growing up, like that was my shit. That's what I was listening to. Heavy
Okay.
style fan, you know what I mean?
Okay, for
Just
sure.
like a East Coast, from Rochester, New York. So New York City is 6 hours away, but by default, I'm a New York nigga. So
Okay.
anything New York, anything East Coast, that was my shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. So what tapped you in to Toronto? What made you make that move up there?
So my mother's Jamaican. You feel me?
Mhm.
Jamaicans only gonna go to four places when they come from Jamaica. They gonna go to New York City, they gonna go to Toronto, they gonna go to the UK, or they gonna end up somewhere in Florida.
Okay.
You
Got
understand?
you.
So shit, my mother they moved from Jamaica to Toronto and shit. I mean, the rest is history at that point. I'm a dual citizen. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I was living in Rochester and I was just like, yo, like I gotta, shit was just crazy back home. So and
Okay.
then and at the time, excuse me, the scene wasn't as prevalent as it is now. So like Griselda was just popping, you know what I mean? And Bay Buffalo, so Buffalo like 45 minutes away. And it was just
Mm.
like for me, it was one of them things where it was like, all right, well, I'm gonna stay here and do a whole bunch of bullshit, or die trying to do some bullshit, or I could just take this opportunity of me moving to Toronto and making something on myself. So
Okay.
yeah, the choice was pretty obvious at that point.
Definitely. That's a good move. Good move. Yeah, you
Yeah,
doing your thing. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that, because my experience with New York, like I've been there a few times. Most of the time when I've been there, it's either been in like, Bronx,
yeah,
Brooklyn,
yeah.
pretty much
Boroughs.
them two places, like, and it's
Yeah.
always been like work and different shit like that. So that's my experience with New York. But I was gonna ask you about, Buffalo, how far that is from Rochester, but
So so
yeah.
Buffalo is 45 minutes away from Rochester. So it's Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse. They like 40, 45 minutes away from each other.
Okay.
All those cities is like 5 to 6 hours away from New York City. So the way I could explain it is, you see how Bay Area is the LA?
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Okay.
upstate is the New York City.
Okay. Got you.
So it's still New York, but it's like we just do things different. It's a different culture upstate than it is in the city. I mean,
Okay. For
yeah,
sure. Okay.
word.
That's cool. Well, yeah, man, you represented well. When I heard the music, because initially, um, like when your people sent me the pack with your, music and all that stuff, it was saying like Toronto. And then I'm listening to the flow, I can hear the accent a little bit. I was like, that's some New York type shit right there. And
Yeah,
then I found out, yeah, after the fact, I was like, okay,
yeah,
yeah, definitely.
most definitely. Yeah, hell
Okay.
yes.
So yeah, man. So what you currently got going on? Like I seen like so your projects, the ones that I familiar with is the imported goods,
Uh huh.
and then the snack pack volume 1.
Yeah,
I'm fucking with both of them, man. I say all the time, it's hard to find music these days where I don't
yeah.
have to skip through shit. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So
Hell
you one of
yeah.
them motherfuckers. When I got on to yours, I was like, okay, I ain't got to skip through it. This some shit. This is what I'm talking about.
That's love.
But though, yeah,
Like
but
that.
them the main two I'm familiar with.
That's where we at right now. Snack Pack Volume 1 on the run. It's out now. You know what I mean? We got the merch going on. You know what I
Okay,
mean? I got the joint on the back of it, but I don't feel like standing up right now.
okay, I
But like,
got
you know
you.
what I mean? We got this, you know what I mean? We got this. So we get right now. I just been promoting the Snack Pack Volume 1 heavy. I really just been in the streets with it though. Just
Okay,
outside rocking the merch and just networking and talking to people and just, just spreading the voice around. And
okay,
also right now we working on getting some more visuals out for the project. You know what I mean?
okay.
Just continuing to put it, just put it more on people's faces and shit like that. You know what I mean?
All
So
right.
that's where we at right now. You don't want to like. I think people don't promote their shit enough.
Yeah, definitely. I feel you.
So it's like, all right, we put this here. We gonna focus on this for like a good 4 or 5 months. Don't worry
Okay.
about what's coming next. Focus right, like stay right here. You know what I mean? Don't
Okay.
move from this spot. Stay right here.
Right.
So
No, I definitely feel you on that, man. Me and Vaughn, we talk about that a lot. It's like some of the artists that are like super dope,
yeah,
the promotion and like the work ethic don't be there. I'll be like, "What, you super dope?"
yeah,
But some of these niggas that's mediocre, basic, them niggas there, they all in your face promoting the fuck out of they shit, and I'm like, damn. But these niggas over here dope, but they just So I definitely feel
yeah.
what you're saying with that one. So
Hard work beat talent, man. Then when talent don't beat hard work, and people gotta remember that.
exactly,
You
exactly,
nice, but if you ain't showing people, if you ain't putting it out there, then why does that matter? You know what I mean? So I just try
right,
to make sure I do something daily to try to put
yeah,
this shit out there. If I'm not on the internet, I'm outside. You know what I mean?
for sure, for
So
sure.
word.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you gotta have definitely like a nice balance of both. Definitely you got to be on the internet because shit, everybody's on the damn internet. But then to be outside and have that, that people experience, yeah,
Yeah,
that's huge as well. So I feel you.
that's a fact. So
Yeah,
that's just
definitely.
like my main focus right now. Just doing that. And then, you know what I mean? When we get to releasing the next thing, then, I'll let people know, hey, we about to do something else. But until then, guess we just gonna stay right here. We ain't moving from this spot right here.
Okay, I hear you.
What?
Say, let us live with the music a little bit.
Exactly. I feel
Yeah.
And that's another thing I feel too. Like with the game right now, everybody dropping shit like fast, 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 and it's not enough to digest it. And you know what happens when you do that? You fuck yourself up because it's like, all right, you don't release all of this shit. You dropping all these projects in a month. You don't give people a chance to really digest what you're saying, and you could be saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I think it's like half. It's like half and half because like I think the fans also get lazy too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
They
I
a lot of them don't want to live with the music. They don't embrace like really listening to it, going through the whole process. They just flicking through shit real quick, hearing
yeah
10 seconds of each joint, and yeah.
yeah like niggas. This shit pisses me off because niggas that listen to a project one time and be like, it's a classic. What's next?
Mm.
Like that shit is not a fucking classic. You a fucking idiot, my nigga. How could you listen to a project one time and say it's a classic? Personally,
Exactly.
I'm like, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm so glad I'm like from the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so glad that I was around in that era and that time because I back in those days, even though I was a youngin, I had people to just show me how shit worked. Like, yo, you can't do this like that, or yo, you can't do this like this, or you know what I mean? Like niggas was getting called whack for real, for real. Like if your shit was trash, you niggas was getting you out of here if you sounded like somebody else. Now to sound like somebody else, you getting praised. Like it's this shit crazy to me. But I just kind of, I personally like just the morals and values that I stand on that goes within my music. So I just try to be that. I continue to just be that person through and throughout. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's definitely heard and felt in the music, man. You touched on like that's my main pet peeve in rap music right now. Like
Yeah.
I'm a very open-minded, diverse nigga. You know what I mean? I listen to everything. I'm a music head overall, but my heart is with hip hop. You know what I mean? The culture, the music, everything. But that's definitely I complain about that all the time. Just like what you was saying, where back in the day, if it was niggas that sounded like each other, yeah, you was biting, you was whack. You know what I'm saying? They would talk about your ass. Now it's like that's niggas' plans. Like they coming out like, okay, what's the wave right now? All right, bet
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that and get this bag and whatever. That's yeah,
It's corny though, because it's like
that's
you don't
hell.
even got no identity, my nigga. Who are you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who the fuck are you? You don't even
Yeah.
know who you are, Sean. And then I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know personally what I'm doing, so I just stick to that, man. I can't.
Okay.
I personally can't knock. Realistically, I can't knock nobody and call nobody shit whack to. And this is something I've been working on because like, excuse me, a lot of these artists that we might not like or whatever the case may be is giving them an opportunity to change their whole living situation and to feed their families and to put their people on. So from that perspective, I understand that and I can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? So now I just try to say, it's not for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I,
So I,
I,
I see it from both ways, man. But it's just it's crazy, man. It's real crazy.
yeah. I'm trying to get better with that because I 100% feel what you're saying. Like that's my saying. I'm like life is hard than a motherfucker. So if you find a way to get a bag as a black man that you can take care of your family, I can't knock that. It's just the hip hop head in me. It's so hard to accept the
Nigga,
music
it's like trying to
side.
calm down the hawk, nigga. Like how the fuck you do that shit, sir? Cause this nigga not, and you know what I mean, like, and it's just at the end of the day, you just gotta kind of look at things with logic. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta take the emotion out of how you feeling, and like just really look at the logic of it. And that's what I did. Like, okay, emotionally, I'm not connected to none of this music. I personally, whatever, whatever. But logically, I understand why it's happening. I understand that this feeds a whole family tree branch full of family and people and shit. So, you know what? I respect it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So,
Definitely. I gotta. I'm getting there, bro. I gotta embrace that. But it definitely makes sense though, because I the parts that's helping me to get there. I just have to look at it like, um, everybody don't love this shit like I do. You know what I mean? I have
Right.
to understand that and embrace that. And like you saying, it's the same principle. It's plenty of motherfuckers that go to work, clock in 9 to 5 jobs they hate because they got to feed their family. So it's the same principle. They don't love this shit. They don't care about that job they going to, but they doing what they do to get that money. So it's the same
Exactly.
principle. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, so the one joint jackpot, is that a single, or is that on? That's not on
Jack,
the any. Is that on the projects?
jackpot.
That's the Let me see. That's the first one I think I heard.
That's long ago, bro. That's like 2011, 2012. That was featuring my bro that don't even rap no more.
Oh, okay. That's the first joint I heard.
Was
Yeah.
jackpot?
Mhm.
That's mad long ago. That was like my college days, son.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Damn,
shit,
yeah.
you say 2011. You've been okay,
20.
so you've been doing it a minute. That's dope. Okay.
I'm on the way before that, man. That's you said jackpot. I'm like, damn.
You had to think on it like
Like what the fuck? Where the fuck
right.
you found? Like like, damn, son, where'd you find this? Like, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, you
Right.
you went in the archives. Yeah, nah, that was a while ago. That record was way, 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 way long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, hell
See,
yeah,
see that says a lot right there, because hearing that sound like some nice current right now shit. It don't sound like some shit from those 10 years ago at all. So that
mm,
says a lot right there with the your quality of music for sure.
nah, facts.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that shit. Shout out my bro Convict the General. I forgot about that shit.
The first joint I heard of yours that I'll say really spoke to me was that reminiscent joint. That's
Mm.
the one, bro. Oh man, I had to play it back like 2, 3 times in a row, man. I was feeling that one, man. Tell me about that joint.
For sure, appreciate it first and foremost. So my bro Sibs, man, he produced that shit. Shout out to my bro Sibs, man. He produced it. That record
Okay.
is actually from like 2019. That's the funny part. Um,
Mm.
yeah, we made that shit in 2019, and I just felt like
Okay.
it fit the project. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck it, we gonna throw it on there. But just me talking about just some things that happened in my life, and just certain things that I learned from, and you know
Okay.
not to really, sometimes you just gotta go back to remind yourself of who you are because you're gonna need that moving forward. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's
Definitely.
more so what that joint was. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
That that's
first,
that's one of them ones right there. I'm feeling that one.
I appreciate
Uh
that.
So actually now this was the first question I said I was going to ask. So tell me where the name comes from,
Oh,
cuz that
Snackz.
was yeah, yeah, cuz that was very different, interesting. I was like, okay, I definitely got to find that out.
Yeah, no problem. So Snackz actually came from my cousin in Toronto. Actually, my nickname is a Toronto nickname. That's the funny part about it.
Mm,
Yeah, my cousin Pino Grigio. Shout out to him. He live in Charlotte right now doing his fucking thing, man. Proud of my cousin. Um, he the one that gave me the name. He's like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna call you Snackz, and I'm like, man, don't fucking call me Snackz. Like, get the fuck out of here. But like, he just kept calling me this shit, and it just stuck one day. And then I was in the hood, and it was like, yo, what's your name? And I was like, fucking, my name's Snackz. It was
okay.
just like, all right, Snackz, nigga, you know what I mean? And my man's Whoa Wolf. You know what I mean? Shout out Conky Yab. That nigga called me Snack Bundles. And then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just stick with it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it helps when you trying to, get out here, brand yourself, and get your music and name and shit out there. If you definitely got some unique shit, it makes a difference. So
Word.
yeah, that's dope. People been hitting me up all day, talking to me about it, getting my opinion on it. So
Mm.
you mess with Game, the rapper.
I was a huge Game fan like when he first came out. I haven't really, passed in anything recent.
Okay, so
I
he
know what you're talking about though. You talking about the Eminem disc?
yes. Have you
I'm gonna be
heard it?
honest. I haven't heard it, and I haven't heard it and I really don't have much to say about it. You get what I'm saying? So me
Okay.
personally, I'm one of them people where if I don't know anything about what's going on, or if I didn't hear it, I don't like to speak on it. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
I've
When you
seen the comments of what people are saying though, and it's
yeah.
just like, yet again, I don't have any comment on it because I haven't heard it, so I can't
Yeah.
really speak.
Okay. Yeah,
Word.
when you get a chance, check it out. Like I've heard it. I definitely fuck with Game.
Mm,
My personal opinion on Game, like his last few projects, they've been he's one of those artists I feel he's incapable of making like bad music. You know what I mean? His
mm-hmm.
last projects though just haven't been to me, really what it do. You know what I mean? Like I haven't really been impressed with a lot of his shit since maybe like 2012, 2014, them projects he was putting out around that time.
Gotcha.
Uh this project overall, I feel it's pretty cool. I still got to fall into it a little bit more, but the Eminem joint, it's funny to so to me, people calling the song a diss, but to me, it's almost like maybe a little diss, but almost like paying homage because this nigga is rapping the whole song pretty much like how Eminem style is. You know what I mean?
Mm,
How his old style was when he was uh tying up Kim and throwing her in the trunk and all that wild
okay.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of rapping it in that style. And to me, it was damn near impressive because I'm like, damn, you got this nigga down to a T. You almost it may sound funny, like as much as Eminem is like a force in this game, he
Yeah.
definitely one of the most creative motherfuckers, one of the most lyrical motherfuckers. I've always had a problem with Eminem's voice. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? His actual, just his voice.
Yeah.
It tends to be annoying on certain songs. It just be a little bit too much. It be he too fucking excited.
Yeah.
I've always had an issue with his voice, and I'm like, Game is rapping in his style. I'm almost enjoying his rendition of this nigga more than
Mm-hmm.
actually listen to actually him. So
That's crazy. Yeah,
yeah,
I gotta check it out. I gotta see what's good. I think the last game project I heard was documentary too, and I enjoyed that one. I rock with it. I rock with it.
okay,
So
okay, for
I
sure.
gotta patch in.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Shout out the game though.
Yeah, yeah, without a doubt. So who are your favorite MCs, bro? Like past, present, or any of that?
Um, right now I've been on like a Benny the Butcher wave.
Mm,
Conway the Machine. I've been listening to he's more like an artist as opposed to an MC. I'm listening to a lot of Larry June.
mm,
Um, a lot of Currency.
okay.
Primo Rice from DC. No, he's not from DC. He's from PG County. Who else? I've been listening to fuck who I've been listening to. I've been listening to my bro Ace on Eastwood shit lately. Shout out to my brother Ace.
Okay.
Um and other than that, I've just been listening to a lot of older shit, like a lot of things from the '90s. Like I went back, listened to the Mobb Deep Infamous album. Um, Went back, listened to Mace Harlem World album. Went back, listened to the Puff Daddy, the No Way Out joint.
Mm,
Um, let's see. So like as of right now, like that's what I've been listening to right now. But overall, of course, I said them earlier, like Hove, Nas, Biggie, The
right.
Locks, Outkast. Oh, Nipsey Hussle, a lot of Nip,
Mm,
a lot of
okay.
Nip. Rest in peace to Nip. You know what I mean? Fuck yo. Yeah, I think
Yes.
that's it's some more, but I can't even really remember that shit right now. But it's definitely
Okay.
hell yeah. But my palette been kind of crazy, and I've been listening to like a lot of '80s R&B, like disco music, like George
Okay.
Benson and who else? D Train and Phyllis Hyman and fucking Gladys Knight and the Pips and Who else? Lionel Richie, and been in that bag lately. Like, yeah, my shit was just been
Okay.
different. Cool in the Gang. You feel
Damn.
me? Yeah,
Damn. Okay.
yeah,
You got
yeah.
some good ears over there. Shit.
Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
man,
sure.
you know,
Damn, you
okay,
fucked me up with that. The
yeah,
George Benson and Phyllis
yo,
Hyman. Now
fellas.
that's the shit I grew up on as a shorty. My mama was loving that type shit right there.
Word. Yo,
Yeah.
where you from, man? You saw you from the Midwest.
Oh, Midwest all day, man.
You
I'm originally from Gary, Indiana.
oh, you
Gary,
from Gary?
Indiana. Yeah.
Oh, and wait, and you made it out to have this conversation. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
Hey, it was a war, bro. Believe me.
I'm already
I
knowing.
seen war times like a motherfucker.
That's crazy. You from Gary, Indiana, and you made it out of the trenches to do this thing that you're doing here. Listen, people don't even understand. That's an achievement within itself because Gary is nothing to fucking play with. Like, yo, Gary is small as fuck and it's crazy as shit.
Man, bruh.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
man.
Kudos to you, cause that's that respect to you, bro, cause that's not an easy task.
Oh shit! You said I made it out. That's hilarious.
You made
Yeah,
it
man.
out.
The G. I done seen some things, been through some things in the G, man. Yeah, but that shit for y'all that don't know. Gary, Indiana is first of all that's where Freddie Gibbs is from.
Yeah, that's definitely what
Uh,
Freddie Gibbs is funny. He doing this thing too, though, for sure. His last couple projects been crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah.
Freddie been doing some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
On
yeah.
and off the music, Freddie been doing some shit.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
He he is a true character. That nigga's funny as hell, actually, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny as hell. Did you have you seen the what's the name of that show? It's on like the Peacock streaming service called Bust Down.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Check it out when you get a chance. So first of all, it's a comedy.
Okay.
Freddie Gibbs is in
You
it.
saying the shit when he had on the fucking wig and he slapped like 8 people at once? Yo, something is wrong with that nigga, man.
He's
Some-
stupid as hell.
Something is wrong with that nigga. Yeah. Yo, he
Yeah,
funny as shit, man. But
yeah.
yeah, now I'm because I'm hearing the accent. I'm like, yo, I don't want to just say Chicago, you know what I mean? But I could definitely tell that's a Midwest accent, you know what I mean?
All day. All day. And it's so funny. Like you from a place you know, to me, I don't have no accent. But when I like, cause I've lived in Atlanta, obviously I've been in Chicago. I went, all over as far as the states.
Word.
And when I do go, I get it all the time. They be like, "Yeah, you from Chicago? You got that accent." I'll be like, "Shit, I don't," you know what I mean? But to
Yeah.
once again, other motherfuckers hearing me, it is what it is. But yeah, I get it all the time, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen. Yo, how's that Heroes, man? I had Heroes in LA, but I know it ain't the same like having it in Chicago, you know what I mean?
Not at all. You have to have it in Chicago, man. They have them. They tried to do one in Atlanta. They tried to do one like in Indianapolis, Indiana. That's like two and a
Yeah,
half hours away.
yeah.
But no, bro, to have the authentic Herald experience and have that
I got
fire, you got to have it in Chicago, bro.
all right, so I'm gonna make sure when I do go to Chicago, I'm gonna bring a loaded gun, a bulletproof vest, so I can get me some shit. You know what I mean? Because I know that Heroes is probably the one that's probably going to hit hard is the one that's in the hood, probably somewhere on the south side of Chicago, in the middle of a fucking war zone. And I know I'm gonna need my shit to go over there and get my chicken. You heard? So it's a fact.
Hey, you better know it. Hell yeah, you better. Yeah, man. Shit, the G is crazy. The Shy is crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I just have a
I
whole
didn't mean to
new.
fuck the interview up either, bro. But I just heard the accent. I'm like, yo, bro, gotta be from
Oh
somewhere.
no, no, you good. Shit, this is good
You know what I mean?
conversation. You good, bro. Shit, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I just have a whole another perspective too, man. Just like being from the hood and all that stuff, I always had that mentality. You know what I'm saying? Head on a swivel, watch your
yeah,
backs. Keep the tool with you, all that shit. But it's just like now, the world is so motherfucking crazy. Nigga,
Yeah.
even in the suburbs and places where it shouldn't be going down, it be going down and it be unsafe. It's just like world crazy the motherfucker right now.
Yo, on everything, son, the world is like a GTA 5, a GTA 5 server right now. That's what the world is like. You know what I mean? Like,
Man.
this shit crazy. Like you seeing shit that you probably would have never fucking seen or heard in your life. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, did the world just get like this, or did we just have phones for everybody to see this shit?
100%. I feel it's because now everybody got phones and broadcasting their life. Um,
Or
I, I feel nothing has been new. Even when I talk to, a lot of my old heads and elders or whatever,
yeah,
they be saying the same shit. They be like, ain't shit new. The racism, the killing, they was like it might be a little worse than it was, but overall it's the same shit. It's just like you said, now we got phones and
yeah.
everybody can broadcast their life. You can be out, you can film the drama and upload the shit.
Word. Like,
So
and you see a nigga getting his ass whipped by police in 4K. Like, who the fuck wants to see that shit?
yeah,
4K.
exactly.
Like, I'm not even saying it to be funny or anything like that, but we are literally watching bullshit in
Yeah,
4K. Like, just think about that for a second.
it's
Like, that
crazy.
shit is wild.
It's crazy. Man, like I said, niggas been getting killed and shot by the police for years, but
Facts.
now, I mean, you can literally just anybody can tune in anytime of day and just literally just watch murder and violence and trauma and shit. This shit crazy, man.
Don't forget, in 4K
Right.
at 60 frames per second. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is wild. That shit is
You
wild,
say you can
cuz.
see all the details, all the definition and shit. Yeah.
You can see when the nigga pulled the trigger. You can see when the spark from the towers flew out the fucking shit, like in 4K at 60 frames per second. Like, I have to stress that. Like, that's how
Yeah,
fucked up this shit is, man. Like, it's crazy to me, but
it
I
is.
mean, it's the world we in now, man.
Yeah. I just say you gotta learn how to maneuver through it and you got to be
Yeah,
strong through this shit. If you don't know how to maneuver and you can't be strong through this shit, man, the world gonna eat your ass up. Bottom line.
right. That's a whole fact. I got a question for you though too.
Oh, go ahead.
So on the run volume one, right? What was besides the reminiscent joint? What was some of your other favorite joints in the project?
Let me take a look real quick.
Gotcha.
So shit. I mean, honestly, man, I ain't gonna lie, I like the whole thing, but
Hmm.
reminiscing, fly away,
Hmm.
and then shit, is it number 6? The panic
Panic,
attack.
panic attack. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say them the 3 that I'm really fucking with, but like I said, man, everything, and it ain't even no cap. Everything I've heard, I really like. You know what I mean? But
Sure.
yeah,
Appreciate it. Well, what about what it like panic attack? What was your like? What was your initial thoughts when you heard panic attack?
uh, let
Because
me see.
that's a heavy record right there.
It is, man. Um, I think it was like, let me see, my first reaction.
Uh,
It might sound funny, but I think my first reaction was just like, this dude is a true artist that really know how to paint a picture for your ass.
mm,
He know how to like spit some movie type shit that
mm,
you just, I can just tell, from that song and a lot of other ones, I don't know if that's your intention or just how you do, but I just feel with a lot of your stuff, you make it very, the way you spit it, you make it very visual.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You want the motherfucker to really see and feel what you talking about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course, 100%.
Yeah. And that's something I feel like everybody can't do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got, trials, tribulations, war stories, all that shit. That definitely ain't nothing new to rap. But
Right.
everybody don't have the ability, whether they lying about it or even if they ain't lying about it, everybody don't have the ability to like really paint that picture and make it intriguing and entertaining at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's a fact.
yeah,
Definitely a fact.
yeah. You do your thing, man. If it's one thing that you could change in the rap game, what would it be?
Um, just for people that have more originality.
Mm, okay, okay.
Well, just a couple things I would change. More originality, less lying to each other,
Yeah,
and I would say third one I have to be man. I'm gonna have to get back to you in the third one, but definitely
okay.
more originality and less lying to the people.
Yeah,
Cause the shit that these kids is doing right now, because of the shit they heard in the music, is ridiculous.
man,
Crazy.
man. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Those are two good ones. Those are pretty much the ones I'm with is the originality and then like I say the balance. That's
yeah.
what our whole platform's about because motherfuckers be talking about rap is dead and all that and I'm like
Rap
that's
ain't dead. It's just the
because
niggas they push you in front of. They push the wrong people in front of everybody, and then the listeners get lazy and don't want to look for shit. It's all type of shit out here in music. But at the end of the day, that's another thing I would change. The listeners gotta understand they are in control of the music they listen to. It's so easy for people to talk bad about a whack ass artist, but if you just don't say anything about it, or if you act like the nigga don't exist, then he won't exist. You're in control of that. You know what I'm saying? You say you
exactly
want to hear some dope shit, it's dope shit out there for you to find. Don't expect the masses in the media to give you dope shit because that's not their job. Their job is to put the same bullshit y'all been falling for in front of y'all faces.
that's
Simple as that.
that's some game right there, bro, for sure.
Food for thought,
Definitely.
man. Snacks
The
fact.
Man, the the mainstream media is not trying to push a certain kind of agenda. They trying to push the viral right now. A
They
lot of
want
just
whatever's going to make these motherfuckers the most amount of money in the quick amount of time because they don't know how long this fucking artist is going to live for.
exactly,
And they continue to push this agenda with these artists where they want to get these little niggas crashing themselves out. Then they get life insurance policy on these new artists. So when they die, they got what? Like I don't know how much, but just say for example, they got a $10 million life insurance policy in this motherfucker. So now all that money that they spent to get their money, all the money that they spent to make money off the artist, so they done made that and they got a life insurance policy. Don't even give nothing to the family. It's just like a never ending fucking cycle. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy,
man.
man.
That it's a grimy ass game. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was ignorant to that fact until around the time when King Von died. I
Yeah,
started hearing people speak out about that and insider motherfuckers telling me certain things, and I was just like, "Bro, that's some grimy ass shit." Like y'all just seeing how the wave is, and y'all know these expecting these niggas to die quick as possible to just
crash out.
and capitalize on them. That's some bullshit.
It's bullshit, but you gotta look at the history of our people, bro. Like we sell trauma.
Yeah,
Black people sell trauma. Trauma is our number one business. You understand? If
yeah,
Chicago didn't have all those murders that one year, dude, would people be talking about Chicago? If Chief Keef and them didn't come out on video making a video in his grandmother living room with a fucking 30 clip, do you think anybody would be talking about these little niggas right now? Let's keep it a buck.
man, 100%, bro, 100%. I can't even, man.
Black
Yeah,
people sell trauma, and trauma sells. And if they don't got, it's like I see it from the label side. It's fucked up from the label side, but it's like, yo, these little niggas don't got no. This is their way out. This is how they could change their situation. So how do you fix that? You fix the environment in which they came up in, but they not gonna do that because that environment gonna make them more money. See where I'm going? They
exactly.
know.
Hey,
They know what the fuck they doing.
100%, man. That ain't nothing but the truth right there, man. It's sad, but it's so true.
It is what it is.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So besides obviously, we know the money is always a motivation. You got to feed yourself, feed your family, live life,
yeah.
do all those things. But besides the money, like what are you trying to, I guess, what's your goal as far as being Snackz? Like how far are you trying to take it? Like what is your main goal? Like what's your end game with this?
My main goal is to leave a legacy. So when I have kids, if my kids want to continue on whatever I'm doing, however, whichever way they want to do it, they're more than welcome to do that. You get what I'm saying? But overall, like if I had to have like if my shit like if I had to write something on my headstone, it would be I got this far being me. You could do the same.
Mm, mm,
In this world today, we got too many people doing shit that they don't need to be doing because they don't know who they are. And granted, you know what I mean? I could speak for black people. We was grown in traumatic. A lot of us was grown in traumatic experiences. You know what I mean? And we follow the shit that's put in front of us. So we don't even know who we really are as a people.
mm.
But once you find out who you are as a person, life will become so much easier for you because you know where you need to go and where you don't need to go. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I'm showing people is I'm living proof of that. Like I'm just more so focused on being the person that I am because that's what's gonna take me further. Not being somebody else, not being this nigga around the corner, not being like that person. No. Being Snackz is us having this conversation, being Snackz is what got me this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Snack Pack Volume 1, that music, that's all me being me. Anything I do, I put me into it 1,000%. If I can't be me, I don't want to do it. So overall, that's what I want my legacy. I want motherfuckers or even kids or whatever to be like, yo, this nigga Snackz done made $100 million, or he done did this and he done put on for Rochester. He done did his thing. And I want somebody to be like, yeah, he did that shit being himself.
Nice. Man, are y'all listening? This man Snackz is, man, talking some truth, talking some game, spit, man, putting y'all on to some shit. Y'all, man, get familiar with this man right here. Um, yeah, man, tell them where they can find your music, hit them with your socials and anything else, man, you want to share with the community before we get out of here, bro.
Um, shit. I am Snackz on Instagram. Just make it easy for you. IAMSNACKZ. I'm pretty sure bro gonna have it somewhere on the screen somewhere where y'all can just click the link and go to it. If you go there, that's my Instagram. You'll find everything else. Link is in the bio. I got a link tree. That shit gonna take you to everything you need to look for. You know what I mean? And
For sure.
I
For
guess the
sure.
only thing I could leave y'all with really is Snack Pack Volume 1 is out now. I've been dropping a bunch of singles in between, so y'all been getting some new flavor in between. But Snack Pack Volume 1 is out right now. We got merch coming soon. We got a whole bunch of shows coming soon, and you know what I mean, that's pretty much it.
Definitely, definitely. Snackz, man. Y'all get familiar with this man. If you love quality rap music, if you want an artist that got something to say that really is gonna take you there with the music and, like I say, entertain you, educate you, and just spit some real shit, lyrical bars, crazy. Hey, get familiar with Snackz. You will not be sorry. So yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. Man, thank you for joining us today, man. I enjoyed the conversation, man. It was
Yeah,
definitely a treat getting familiar with you, bro.
I appreciate you for having me, my G. What?
For sure, for sure. So yeah, man, we are about to get out of here. You have been watching Quest Convo. I'm your favorite hip hop connoisseur, Drew Soul Quest, and it's Quest Convo where we talk the culture because we are the culture. Once again, we appreciate the love. Make sure you subscribe, leave them comments,
Leave
like,
them,
share. Oh, go ahead, bro.
no, leave them comments, like, share, subscribe, all that shit.
For sure, for sure. We appreciate the love, man. We're going to keep this shit going, but we are out of here. Thank y'all. Peace and love.